Alright, let's see what happens in this 2-minute clip.
Heads up, dropping the plane. Let's reposition here.
Let's see what happens.
Got a live one out there.
Alright. You guys are right on the edge of this. You're actually going to be outside there, but just to your left is in, so you'll be fine. There's literally one of the squad. They are stuck on the other side of the wall and they have to rotate into you. They do have to rotate into you. So they're fucked. You literally have a fucking bloodhound on the Sheila, let rip. This other team's fucked. There's nothing they can do. Oh god. Unless they use the octane jump pad from fucking heaven, from the top rope. Alright, but yeah, you guys had the strong... Oh no! Alright, it's still 2v1 I think. It's still 2v1. You guys definitely shouldn't have let them even get this close. You could have fucked them up as they were coming in easily. Oh no, it's 1v1. This is not good. This is not good. Oh dear! Oh god! Oh no! It was fucking 3v... Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh my god! Okie dokie. Let's look at what went wrong. Okay, so... I think Bloodhound scans and it was a 3v2. I think when Bloodhound scans it was a 3v2. Let me have a look. Okay, it is a 3v... There's a caustic and an octane. It's a 3v2 and you guys have position. So all you guys have to do is sit on this high ground there and literally just fuck these dudes as they run in. Like these guys, there's almost nothing they can do. The only way they live is if you guys, you know, fuck up big time. You have a fucking minigun for crying out loud. You have a minigun. You got a goddamn minigun and a rampart. These poor dudes are like trying to rotate in through these tiny chokes into the second last ring. Okay, so here they come. They're coming. They're coming. You got 2 Sheilas and one of them is shooting your own fucking... One of the Sheila is shooting your ramparts thing. Okay. You got 2 miniguns. They have to die. I don't know how they didn't die here. What happens? What happens? Okay. Octane off the fucking top rope comes flying in. There's a turbocharged Devo and 2 Sheilas. He dodges every bullet on the way in because he's a fucking god. This Octane is a god. This Octane is an absolute beast, completely calculated jump. At this point, it's still 3v2. It's still salvageable. It's very salvageable. You can still win this. You still have a great chance to win this. All 3 of you drop onto the low grounds. Not good. It's 3v1 at this point. It's 3v1. The Octane was just the distraction because the god Caustic is coming. The fucking god Caustic is walking in. The Octane was merely a distraction. He is coming in hard and fast. It's still 3v1 at this point. It is 3v1. But oh lord, he coming. Boom. Fucking Rampart is dead. Boom. Devo out. Nearly cracks our boy London. The smoke goes out for the armor swap. Caustic still has his dick out and it's still swinging. He's just gassed them both. Cardi B fucking hits the deck. Cardi B hits the deck due to suffocation and Devo. Cardi B is dead. But it's all down to London Scott. London hits the armor swap but stays looting. And now he's getting dicked on. He heard the fucking Caustic heard the armor swap. His sixth sense, he feels movement in his gas. He sees London looting. Cardi B's dead. Rampart's dead. He's gassed. There's nothing he can do. The Caustic, the god Caustic, cleans him up, finishes him. He's dead. He's dead. Alright. So, you guys just lost what was almost an unlosable fight, but you somehow managed to do it. So, I don't know how to coach that. About all you can do there is aim and hit your shots. Really, like you had two miniguns. Your teammates should have been hitting their shots. Like they should not have been let they should not have been let through those chokes, right? You should not have been like those two guys. It was 3v2. I don't know how they got through those two chokes with you guys set up like that, but they did. If you can submit in 60 FPS, that's like a plus, but you know, it's no stress if you can't. Alright, so what's happened here? He's been shot at. He was looting for a bit. Then they've repositioned. They're still in the, this is a hard fight to take because they're on the low ground. But fortunately, the caustic comes right down for them. Nice shots. String will hurt a little bit, so they definitely he needs to get up there, kind of quick. Probably could bubble. No, he just needs to get up there really. Nice massive shots. Alright, so probably what he could have done different there for himself and for his teammate. When he got to the edge of the ring, he should have bubbled up forwards. So he should have bubbled forwards into the into safe. His party would have stayed alive, and he would have like been able to play from his bubble then and kill these guys. Go on a bunker. Bunker doesn't have a lot of loot, especially not for a full 3-man team. What you can do is you can send one of your teammates bunker, and then the other two go out the other side on the river side and loot up there. Alright, he's looting up. Oh, okay. Oh, shit. Okay, like I said, because they landed in such a bad spot, they don't have much. Look, both teammates, all three players only have white shields, have limited stuff. But, teammates still knocked two, and he cleans up the last one. That's alright. Starting with good loot, or not good loot, but starting with like
drop animation,
a healthy amount of loot is so important. Okay? It really is.
I'm just using
Looking for a fight, which is fine. I don't have a lot of stuff, but one has purple, one has blue. They can look for a fight.
What the
Box. Oh, okay. They found the team. They're gonna fight now. This guy's split, so they should definitely push in and fuck this guy up while he's split from his team. Oh, probably should have gone out to try and secure that kill on the Gibby, and then come back and res. That way you make like you knock. Like while he's by himself. You want to try and knock him there, definitely. While he's isolated. Alright, good. He's got the high ground. Very good. Did some damage dropping. Oh! He's lost him. He climbed up. Oh dear. Teammates...
Okay, I need to go.
Look like teammates didn't do a lot for him. That Parthy still had at least 60 blue shields, so... Oh! That's tough, that's tough.
I didn't reload.
Right, so things you should have done different there. Should have, when that Gibby was alone, should have just jumped out the window with your teammate, and you could have got the knock on the Gibby. Then it would have been like, at the time would have been 2v2. You jump back, maybe even get the thirst, but I think those two teammates were coming, so probably get the knock, jump back inside, and res your teammate. Then it's 3v2. And after that, you guys want to just try and prevent the res and win the fight. Dropping early into a space with like this place. This place doesn't have enough loot for 3 people either, and you're being contested. So I definitely would try dropping somewhere else if you can. Try and drop to uncontested places and places with more loot. This is a very difficult spot to be in right now because you guys are gonna have not much.
Why did he
not much at all?
Triple take. Fuck my life, boy.
I think you have no meds too, so
maybe find a medkit.
You're really handicapping yourself by not looting up and not getting like a decent start to the game. Because what ends up happening when you don't get a decent start with loot, you end up just running around scavenging, hoping for like a third party, but it's even harder to third because you probably don't have good guns or good good armor or much meds. So it's harder to take a fight or third a fight.
Oh,
so you end up running around scavenging like what you guys are doing now. You're running back. Luckily you got some kills.
Oh, I got this.
But this has already been looted. There's really no reason to come back here.
With my ammo.
You know this has all been looted. What you really need to do right now is pick somewhere where you want to go on the map and start heading there. You want to pick somewhere you hope isn't looted and start heading there. And because you guys really need stuff. You don't have syringes.
And still missing
I don't know if you've asked your teammate for health meds, but if there's no health meds between all 3 of you, that's very bad. Oh, there's a med kit. So you guys, this area's been looted, so you need to... This is like pretty inefficient looting right now. Like, you're just looting over the top of an area that's already been looted. You're looting another area that's already been looted.
It's like another game.
But
Damn
there is a team here. And you guys are in an okay spot to fight.
Yeah.
In terms of loot. 2 blues and a purp. You got your guns. You got 2 guns I assume that you're happy with. Nice. Nice.
I'm swapping. Disappearing.
Armor swap, good. Good. That way you can try and stay in the fight. I don't know if your teammates are called low or what, but...
Where? Where?
What I can tell, it's a 2v2 now, right? You should probably... Unless you know one's really low, probably wait for your teammate. Nice. Alright, it's 2v1 now. 2v1. Alright, so your teammate needs to get to you ASAP. Because, he should be over here with you fighting. Your teammate just naded you and wasn't there to help you, so that's unfortunate.
Heal me up!
So,
Heal me!
you should have told
Heal
him.
me!
Okay.
No!
You should have told your teammate. Okay, okay.
Yeah, that was too aggressive.
Thank God he won. Alright.
No.
So,
I was too
when it's
aggressive
2v2 like that, you, like, unless you knew one was super low, you shouldn't be running off to trying to fight 2v1. You should have waited for your teammate to heal up and gone in with him. Right, so you guys are just...
Wait.
Because you took so long in that fight,
There's
now, like,
just
I mean, it's only zone 1, it doesn't hurt that much, but you have a long way to go.
Scanning?
Get back to zone.
Seriously, not good.
But you're all alive, so that's good. Great job. Resed old mate. Looted up.
And wait
You're
for
all
minutes.
alive, you're living. Alright, what are you guys all doing in here? Why do you keep coming to this building? Okay, so... Oh, and your teammate just died. But your teammate's still in the zone. How long was he in zone for?
Scanning?
Why didn't he catch the balloon? Okay, so your
Uh-oh.
teammate just died to the zone.
That's not
Because he
good.
didn't catch the balloon. That's not your fault, but that's weird. You guys are fucking around. You're spending a long time doing not much here, right? You're getting a tiny bit of loot and then you sit in the corner. Like, this is not good. This is not good. You should be leaving here. You should be leaving. There's no need to spend all this time on the edge, like at the edge of ring like this. And at this point, you've actually only really looted one spot. You've killed people, but they looted water treatment. And you looted, so your team has only one area's worth of loot at this far into the game, which is why you guys have no health meds. No shield. You should be giving shields to your Danny or whatever. Because,
No, I'm not.
Danny needs shields. And he's not healing, if he has them.
And you don't hit me.
You guys are on the edge of the zone all the time because you took way too long to do stuff. Took too long to loot, took too long to rotate out.
It hurts. Oh, it hurts.
Alright, so you zip into another squad here. Or solo? Alright, so you get that solo. Very handy that he was there because now you get gifted a bunch of loot. A bunch of meds and whatnot, which you really needed.
No.
Old mate's
it's not.
dead to the zone again. Are we surprised at this point? No, we are not. Run into a caustic here. Nice. Oh, it's a full squad? It's a full squad. I've never seen someone so effective at dying to the zone as this Bangalore.
Puzzle isn't ready.
Okay. So you guys have decided you're going to take the fight. Looking for damage cracks, you got a crack, but it's... If it's a full 3-man, that's going to be extremely hard to push. Alright, so you
No.
decide you don't want to fight.
I'm dead. I'm so dead. Yeah, I'm
But
dead.
you guys decided really late there.
Yes.
So I assume you decide because your fucking party goes down. No, you decided you want to get out before Parthy even died. Okay, so you needed to tell your Parthy that you weren't going to
I'm
fight
dead.
anymore
I'm
because
so
he just went
dead.
in by himself and died.
Yeah, I'm dead.
So you needed to
I
tell
have
Parthy,
four,
oi, I'm leaving,
3,
we're getting out, I'm not
2,
fighting, come with me.
1. I got a...
So you
At
either
this
needed to
point,
commit
what
to
should I
that
do
fight,
now?
like
Should
full
I
commit,
camp for points?
push off a crack,
Or should I
obviously
go
ideally
for
a knock or something.
I should camp for points because I have all... I got the 5 kills
instead-
already.
You left super late, didn't tell your teammate, now he dead.
At the...
And you're also
If
on the edge of the
I'm
ring
wrong
again.
with some
Because you guys have been taking a long time to do
please
stuff.
tell me.
Decision making
And
and whatnot.
Hey, I got lucky.
You just got 2 kills to the ring. I don't
Hey,
know
I got
how.
lucky.
I guess it was those 2 guys you were fighting and they forgot to look at their maps, but now they're dead to the ring. This guy's crafting.
I should run.
Yep, you should run. You're on the edge of the ring. And it's 1v most likely 3, I guess.
Oh boy!
Oh, okay. What happened here?
I should run.
Okay, so you see them coming over. Oh, you see all 3. You see all 3. Okay. Yeah, just fucking book it.
I should run.
Unfortunately, you take a decent amount of damage before you queue.
Boy, the mirage.
And then you die to a solo mirage, so.
Oh boy! Yeah.
Alright, so things you need to do. You need to rotate much faster. You guys spend a lot of time on the edge of the zone not doing much. You need to find better spots to loot off the bat. You guys are taking spots that like have nowhere near enough loot for a full like team of 3. And then you're trying to scavenge the rest of the time.
Well.
Alright, at least this spot, like, even this place doesn't even have enough for 3 by its alone, but should get a bit more than you got
No
before.
one here? No one here.
Alright, so you guys are looking for a fight.
Why?
How many are there? 3? 4. There's 4 people there, so you know there's 2 squads there.
Give me
So you
this.
need to be careful about pushing this.
Okay,
There's
yeah.
2 squads in front of you. You guys push.
Decoy. Oh my.
Teammates down.
Where? I am so confused.
Alright, so it's what? It's 2v1 at this point. There's 2 knocked, right? Pretty sure it's 2v1. You seem very lost as to where the enemy is. And you're spending a lot of time chasing and not actually helping your team at all. Like, that's the first damage you've done in this fight. Alright, you get the kill. Alright, so you need to try and be a bit more aware of like where everyone is. Because like for that entire fight you weren't actually helping your team except for the end there. You were just kind of running around the building,
with someone.
aimlessly looking.
Oh, left and pick. Dang it!
Alright, you find another. Yeah, okay. Look, okay, you find another squad and they're both outside the house. You should push up to that house and either shoot from out the window or like more ideally just get on the roof. Just literally take that building off them so they can't like move back in there, and get on the roof. Get on the roof and look down on them and shoot. But I think someone's back in the house now. I think I heard.
Oh, another squad, another squad, another squad. Aye.
Right, see, like, okay.
Don't let me get brought.
Right, so there's people inside as well. Now, anyway. They were both outside before, but now they're inside. Oh, this guy's just shitting in the corner. Nice. Alright, you guys get the kills. Probably want to armor swap before you res. Probably want to armor swap. So that you're healthy and can help your teammate. I definitely should have armor swapped.
No.
Alright, so just there. Okay, so you kill these guys. Armor swap. Armor swap. Close the door and go for res. That's what I would do. Armor swap. Close the door. Go for res. Tell your teammate to hold the door or something while you heal. Instead, yeah, you go out and try to take the fight with like about 110 health.
No. Yeah. Never.
Alright, so you want to try. Drop in spots with better loot.
Sorry for.
Rotate faster, much faster, because you guys spend a lot of idle time like doing not much. Just tell your team like, look, we're going here, and you start heading there. That costs you a fair bit too. Like even in that second last game where you get killed on the edge by the Mirage. Like if you guys had just rotated fast off all your rotations, first of all, you wouldn't have got stuck outside the ring at the start. Then you wouldn't have got stuck fighting that 2-man squad like back along here. You get stuck fighting a 2-man squad. You wouldn't be at the edge of the ring if you guys had like rotated faster. all those slow rotations stacked up, and you end up being either in the zone or at the edge of the zone, or the entire match. Actually, the entire match you're either in or at the edge of the zone. So, but yeah, so those are the things to focus on. Drop at better spots, rotate faster, and don't play on the edge of the zone the whole game. And make sure you armor swap to help your teammates when they're like. So you guys wipe the squad, you need to armor swap. And even just tell him to hold the door. Just say, oh, you just sit on the door, dude. I'm going to try to res the lifeline. So you res lifeline now. Just say, oh, you sit on the door. I'm going to res. And if you have to cancel it, you have to cancel it. But you've got an armor swap. So you've either got a full blue or a full purple from one of those guys on the ground. And you can fight and help your teammate there. Alright, so you guys drop in a contested spot. Alright, so same as the last guy, Maurice, same as the last guy. You're dropping in a contested spot. There's at least 2 other squads here, I'm not sure how many, but there's at least 2. So you have very minimal loot. You've got 18 bullets left in your flat line. This is making it very hard for yourself.
It's just you and me, friend. Open fire on the receiving damage.
Oh, didn't want that purple shield?
Using grapple.
Was that purple shield burned or? Definitely should have grabbed the purple shield. Alright, so because you don't have much, like, look how poor you are for loot. You've got no ammo. You use your last 2 cells. You've got 12 light bullets. So this is all because you guys dropped in a contested spot. Like a spot with not a lot, like,
we can bring them back.
barely has enough for 3 people. And you're trying to split it with you and 6 or more other people that are here. Or sorry, 8 or more. Your 2 teammates plus 2 squads. Going for banners. Tough. Alright, so what I'd change there. Drop somewhere else. But if you are going to drop like that, you've just got to be able to hope for a good start with loot. Definitely should have switched onto the purple on the box. And you literally just got to out-aim, out-move everyone there. Your team's got to be better than the other teams, and they need better RNG with the loot. Pretty sure. Alright, wait, where was ship path? Let me have a look. Alright, you guys drop at the end of ship. Alright, much better. Oh, bleh! You don't want to land on this thing for loot. You're not going to come out with much. So you guys land on here. Loot up.
Skull piercer. Gotta hop up here.
Alright, now you all need... Wait, someone already dropped off. Okay, that guy has already dropped off, which is not good. You also know that a squad... This guy's literally fucking dying over the microphone. You also know that a squad landed there. Where you were just going, so you don't want to go there. Thankfully, water treatment...
Let's go this way.
Is not looted. You really don't want to land ship.
Shield here. It's cool.
You really don't. Especially not all 3 people. You know, maybe you land one of you guys up there, and the other 2 go where, like, your primary loot spot is, but you don't want to land all 3 people on ship. It's very difficult. Like, you don't come out with much. You barely come out with enough for 1 person half the time. Probably enough for 1 person up there. And you're probably not going to come out with many meds or anything. Alright, so zone's not too far. You've looted all the water treatment. You want to leave now. Alright, so you pretty much just want to keep moving. Unless you saw something there, you just keep moving. Like, it's, you know, you'll hear or see if there's people there. You just want to keep heading to zone. Get to zone. Still looting. I mean, it's not a bad thing. Alright, so you guys are probably spending a bit too much time looting. Like, you're checking these spots that are like outside first zone. Checking spots. Like, really, you should be trying to like move into zone and start listening out for stuff. Listening for fights, listening for where people are.
I saw someone, and I...
Alright, you spotted someone. You've spotted the enemy. Let's see what you guys do.
someone, and I...
Fighting from here, bad, bad. You're on low ground. You're in the fucking river. There's a lot of like ambient noise from the water. You do not want to be fighting from where you're fighting from right now. You guys should be up on the left on the high ground, or ideally, as soon as you saw guys in this house, chuck your zip down and go up to the right. Get up above them. You could even maybe zip onto the roof if they're not ready for it or not prepared. You could maybe zip onto their roof, but you want to zip up to the right, up onto the high ground, up to the right, okay?
Reloading.
Because you guys are fighting from a very weak position here. You're on the low ground. You like don't really have. Oh, okay, you got a crack. That's good. Alright, so you got a crack. Now's a good time to reposition. You can't, like, you guys can't push off that. Not into the house. It's gonna be healed by the time you get there. Okay, you disengage. That's the good thing to do. You're in a shit spot to fight from. Time to leave the fight. Time to leave. Alright, so you're moving back out of zone to look for that fight again. You've got a minute left until round 2 closes. So you either need to get the damage to start the fight now, to push off, or you leave. Like, you give yourself 10 seconds, 15 seconds. If you guys don't get anything out of this.
Charging on my shields.
Okay, zone isn't too far, so you guys can try and just hold these squads out, I guess. You guys can definitely try and hold these squads out, which is obviously what you're trying to do. You're looking for kill points.
30 seconds remain. The ring is nearby.
Reloading.
And yeah, your rotation for next zone isn't too far, so you're okay. You're okay. There's a lot of fighting. Like, these guys are, like, what they're doing, dumb as hell. Like, they're aping in 15 seconds till round 2 closes. They're getting shot at by another team, which is you guys. So, what they're doing, dumb. You probably, your teammate gets a knock. You probably could have stayed looking at that. Like, you probably could have stayed, especially with your triple take. You probably could have stayed. Maybe picked up a knock or a kill.
I can see that.
But
the
I mean, rotating, it's definitely, like, it's not a bad thing. I don't think either option was the right choice there, but like, you definitely could have stayed a bit longer. But then, of course, you risk being held out, like, up the top of where you guys just came through, so.
Incoming care.
Alright, so you guys are on the edge of zone. You've got next ring, which is great. You have the high ground. As boring as it is, there's really no need to rotate out of this position. You guys you're in ring, you have high ground, you're looking down on people. Maybe you can get a knock, or maybe you can get like enough damage to push on with your zip. It's 2 in that house. You nade the house. Checking behind yourself, that's good. Good. That's exactly what you should be doing. You guys are playing very passive, but like, playing like this is better than like just AP in and like fucking getting 3 kills and dying. Right? Playing like this is better. Alright. But like, the more passive you play, the more opportunities you're gonna miss. So you gotta know when it's time to push and when it's time to sit back. Because you guys are dishing out like a bit of damage from a distance, but like that far all the way over there, you're not going to be able to push on that even if you get a knock, especially because there's a squad under you there. So at this point, you're pretty much just waiting for the game to progress. So these poor cunts through the crack. These poor guys are still stuck in this fucking house. I don't know how they're not dead. I don't know how someone hasn't naded them out or something, but you need to be very wary of that team in that house, because they can push on you to a third party at any time. You should probably be trying to deal with these guys. You should probably be trying to kill these guys in this house. You can get on the roof, you can look through the cracks. Like, you should be trying to deal with this squad right now. All 3 of your teammates should be trying to deal with this squad. There's 6 squads left, and these guys are on your side of the ring, and they can definitely become a big problem soon. That dude just fucking, he's flying. But unfortunately they get away. But they're gonna die now anyway. Either they're gonna die or whoever they run into is gonna die. So you should put a zip on that roof and be looking to third that fight. You really want to be trying to third that fight because it's late game now. You've got no kill points. You should know. Stop looting. You need to be stopping looting and go and helping your teammates. They're 30. They want to fight. You need to get in there. Don't really want to be using your grapple to engage. You want to be using it to like either reposition or escape. But right, so what's left? Is there just one bloodhound that's left? Oh no, there's at least 2 left. Probably up, or okay. Okay, so what you want to do? Alright, so you shouldn't be looting here. So you've seen these guys run in, you know they're gonna fight. There's a squad in there and they've run in there literally shooting at each other right now. That's your chance. Get on the roof, go on third. Go and kill them. You need to be over there. You need to be over there now. But instead you loot and use your grapple to get in, which is also bad. Grapple you want to keep to reposition in fights or to get away. You don't want to grapple in unless it's like really important, like to get in there. So if you'd gone in straight away, you wouldn't have had to grapple in because you would have already been in there. And your teammate, what happens with him? Oh, he runs straight into the gas and just gets deleted, so that's unfortunate. Alright, so you grab your teammate's banner just then. You can either armor swap then, or now. So you take damage, you can literally go back over and armor swap. And then yeah, it's just coming down to aim and movement in the fight that you guys lost that fight. But yeah, so things you can improve. The decision making like for rotations was okay, but you really needed to get into that fight. Like that was easy third opportunity there. Just get on the roof and look down.